Athletes at Arizona State are taking advantage of incredible opportunities, not just on their given field of play or in the classroom, but also in the entrepreneurship space.
Today's really built around the community of entrepreneurship, of athletes, of founders, of mentors, really a collision of all of those folks. So our SportX program is designed to support our athletes through opportunities to connect, to get mentorship, to get funding. And so this is just really a culmination of that, to be able to bring just like-minded folks together and in support of entrepreneurship.
How unique is this kind of venture, SportX and ASU, in terms of the landscape of college athletics, where you're giving these entrepreneurship resources to student athletes?
Yeah, I'd say this program is pretty novel in terms of, especially the hands-on approach that we take. We're working with athletes day in, day out. We're creating more of a journey. So that's why we call it the Athlete Venture Studio. Because it's not just a one and done event. It's really a journey. It's ideation. It's helping them think about what they're passionate about, what lived experiences they have, and then how do they kind of bring those into actually pursuing something tangible. And even in this NIL era, how do you take an entrepreneurial approach to NIL, be more proactive, and really put yourself out there.
Do you have kind of an entrepreneurship kind of endeavor, or is that kind of something that kind of like sparks your interest, I guess, in a sense?
Yeah, for sure. I would say I wasn't always on entrepreneurial minded. I think that came in high school, and I started a smaller company my freshman year of college, and that didn't go as planned, and kind of what they say is just once you fail, you got to get back up. So we started, me and my business partner, Carter Diver, we started a company, and we got another person. We're in Arizona, we own a construction company. Me and Carter are in Arizona, and then we have another guy named Andrew Simonson in Minnesota. So all of us together, it's kind of a little funky, but all of us together, we make it work, and we're basically, we're just getting our first year going, and we're very excited.
Just hearing around from other wrestlers, they don't have anything like this, and I feel like they're doing just a great job of integrating entrepreneurship into your sports and Division I colleges, and it's just something that gives you an opportunity that we need to utilize more, I feel like. So just a great opportunity that they're setting up for us.
It's an amazing opportunity just to kind of get away from sports a little bit and meet people in the entrepreneurship world. Because outside of sports, sports not a long-term type of thing. Outside of sports, entrepreneurship, that's what I want to get into. So it's just an amazing experience to get around these people now and start the connections early. I had this drive ever since I got into football to where I never wanted to work for another man. And so I know outside of football, after life of football, I want to be my own boss and start my own ventures and own ideas.
What is it like to kind of balance those things, entrepreneurship and your schoolwork and being a student athlete and all that?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a challenge. I mean, even student athlete alone is all right, we got to get going. But, I wanted to create something that, I could do when I had not a lot of obligations. Obviously, I have school and wrestling, but, I just wanted to do this before I graduated, before I, start a family, and all the obligations of, we don't have anything going on right now except for school and wrestling. So it's just a great opportunity to start something new.
This day specifically, being able to host this in Mountain America Stadium where they get a chance to see the football facilities, but also this is much more than just a football stadium. You have this space to use. How special is that?
I mean, it's quite honestly a dream come true. When we launched SportX, the idea was to create a space and have sport be a conduit, and to be able to be right here in the heart of Sun Devil Athletics, and to be able to bring people from so many different backgrounds. I mean, you're bringing a group like Forbes and the under 30 team, and bringing different folks from ASU, from Sun Devil Athletics, from the collective. It's really, mentioned this earlier, but it's a manifestation of the vision of what we set out to accomplish.
Looking for some entrepreneurship help, ASU's entrepreneurship resources are available to anybody in Arizona. Whether you're looking to get an idea off the ground or grow to scale, ASU has you covered.